I got some cardboard here, and I'm just gonna go straight into what we bought this episode. I spent the entire budget on Merly. I cannot pronounce that card's name. To Chiron, and then the one Kid Kalos. These are all necessary to play the full TR Lent engine. The Kaleido Heart and Rhino Heart I might get later on, but they're not necessary right now. So, you know. And then the last three cards of our around £12 budget is one Squamata, one Beast, and the one Winder. Fairly simple. This dumps this draws a card, so we now have a small draw engine, and this in the extra deck is just a huge body that we can very occasionally make. During our opponent's first turn sometimes. So yeah, that's the card. Those are the cards that I'm getting. I think it's pretty standard. I think they generally will improve the deck. We'll go into a deck profile now that'll probably be relatively quick, but yeah, we're moving into branded TR Element, because I think the deck is fairly decent on a budget, and then we might work into a different build from there. I've stated this several times. Yeah, that's it for the card pulls. Right, here's the deck list. Let's get straight into it. There's not much to say, really, because we're playing a very similar list, but also quite different at the same time. The 2 Aluba and the 2 Tragedy to search the Aluba. The 2 Spring Guns Kit to search, these all search technically branded spell traps. And 2 Mercuria as a negate that can also search this, which can search branded spell traps, and this to banish this to search branded spell traps. Including Branded Fusion, the main branded spell trap that we need to search. It's kind of necessary for the combo and everything. So it's pretty important that we make sure that we either draw it or search it, which is why we're playing so many cards that search it. In additional cards, 2 Fallen of Albaz and 1 Albion the Shrouded Dragon. Necessary to combo, also good card, Super Polymerization. This is a draw one, but it's pretty searchable with our double Branded Lost, which can be searched by a lot of our cards. So yeah, it's pretty good. Searches things, including extenders. Generally really good. 1 Sword, 1 Retribution, and 1 Expulsion. Really good trap cards. These are good for recursion, and Expulsion is just really good because it can be super poly, but it also can be DD Crow, so it has that utility. 1 Beast, 1 Squamata. This send Beast, this draws 1. Really good because we empty our entire hand, so we kind of need it for additional combo extension. 3 Merly, 3 Hofness, and 3 Chiron for a TR Lament engine, as well as 2 Suitlek. This is the best trap. Meta Noise is decent, but this is just so much more utility, and it permanently negates, and it stays on field, which is just honestly amazing. 4 cards to stop the opponent. We've got Triple Effect Veiler, Triple Ghost Ogre and Snow Robber, and the 1 Called by the Grave. That is the main deck. Overall, I'm pretty happy with it. It has gotten to a very good place. Onto the extra deck, we have tokens, but we also have 2 Mirror Jade. We only need 2. We can recur it really easily. 3 Lubellion, and 3 Albion the Branded Dragon. These 2 fuse. But we also kind of need to recur them, and having multiples of them is always amazing. For one-ofs, 1 Titanic Cloud, 1 Brigand, and 1 Springed for utility Albaz fusions. The new fusions, Winder and Kid Kalos. This card's broken. This card's broken. Need I say more? Proskinion, because it might come up and it can recur some stuff. And 1 Dweller, because our deck can very occasionally make a rank 4. And this is the best one. For the side deck, it has changed up a little bit. We're playing 3 Medium of the Ice Barrier, 3 Dark Ruler No More, and 1 Red Reboot. These are Trap Decks versions of Dark Ruler No More. So that's why I'm playing them. And that's it for going second. I'm just playing 3D Barrier, 3 Appointer, 1 Crackdown, 1 Crime. This is a good generic. This is a counter trap that might come up sometimes against board breakers. Appointer's really good to stop board breakers. And this card's broken. Yeah, and that's the deck. I'm just going to go into the games. It's pretty standard.
Okay, I'm just gonna straight up just start commentating right now. So I picked these two games specifically. We do unfortunately lose these two games, but we do win the other games because I just love the deck I'm playing against, and I don't know why. It's the new Kshatriya Law cards. So they managed to get to on field using the spell. They go into the first Xyz released, Kshatriya Law Shangri Law. They summon one of the Vsauce Starfrost clones from their hand. They rank it up. They go into number 89, Diabolos the Mind Hacker. And they manage to actually, thanks to Shangri-La, lock up 3 of my zones. So I only have 2 zones, and I can't really use the Link zone at all. Which I don't play Link monsters currently because they're not that great. But he banished a card from Extra, and I just love the way that this deck works in terms of like theming and everything. So not much happens on my side. I just summon Hoffiness, banish 3. I do hit the one card which I did want to. They equip, and then they are going to lock us out of summoning full stop, which is kind of cool, not gonna lie. But in the next game, I decide to go first and open a terrible hand. Now, this was a misplay. I should have not activated the spell card. I should have held it, especially because they evenly matched, meaning that I could have kept the crackdown and not lost the advantage. I crack down their monster. They don't go into battle phase. The crackdown of their monster was definitely a misplay. I should have cracked down their biggest threat because this deck extends like mad. If I was to do a different series where I did like a sealed only series, I would love to do Kshatriya Law. Even though it would be near impossible, it would just be so cool. So we, yet again, brick. Our top deck is not that good, and we just lose. So yeah, we managed to win 4 games at the cost of losing 4 games because all of the other games did go into the third game. Um, so we have more wins, but we also have more losses. No draws still. And our match wins to losses is 10-14, which is better than it has been. I'm pretty happy with that. That is slowly going up. That's the number that I want to improve on. Yeah, I'm kind of happy. Apologies if my voice sounds bad. I probably should have said that at the start of the video, but I have a bit of a cold. Yeah, I'm kind of happy with today. Nothing really big happened, but it was small, minor improvements. We actually got a decent engine. I feel like our deck is getting better slowly and slowly. I'm generally quite happy with how the deck has done, and I have an idea for what to get for next episode. I know a product I do eventually want to get when it comes out as of recording this. So yeah, I guess that'll be it for today. Bye.